Today I have a racing game fan's favorite, Gran Turismo 2. Let's check it out.
Anyways, as you can tell, Gran Turismo 2 comes on two discs. Exhibit A, Simulation Mode, and Exhibit B, Arcade Mode. Let's check out the first disc, Simulation Mode. I recently got this game at a thrift store for only $2. The sequel to, of course, Gran Turismo 1, we have Gran Turismo 2. And this one is still considered by GT fans to be the best one of the series. And we're all the way up to number 6. I guess it just goes to show that high definition and online playability aren't everything. It's cool how you start off with $10,000 to buy a car, and there's a lot to choose from. Depending on which part of the city you go to, you get different cars from different countries. Let's see what American cars we have. I really like the Vector M12 because it reminds me of the Lamborghini Countach. And yes, I say Countach because Countach sounds nasty. And check out the Cuda. Yeah, just like Nash Bridges. Except, no yellow paint. Really? By the way, $10,000 isn't enough to buy squat, unless it's used. But for some reason, the American brands have no used cars available. Looks like I'll be buying a used Mazda. Time to race.
What the hell?
You have to earn your license before you can race.
Gee, that's a lot of fun. While you're at it, why not include signing registration papers or paying your monthly insurance? Wouldn't that have been great?
Anyways, you can earn your license by completing different tests like shown here. Now this is just for one class of license, and there's 5 of them.
Alright, that's where I draw the line. Let's try the arcade mode disc.
Yeah, this is more like it. If you're like me and you want to jump straight into the racing, then you'll probably like the arcade mode better. Well, on to the main event. Now, there was never another version of Gran Turismo 2, just the PlayStation. But there was a little company called Bleam. Originally, Bleam made emulators that would let you play PlayStation games on your PC. They eventually moved their efforts over to the Dreamcast with the emulator Bleamcast. This caused legal troubles that I won't get into right now, but one game they did manage to emulate is Gran Turismo 2. First, you pop in the Bleam disc, which I have a totally legitimate copy of. Then after that boots up, you pop in the real PlayStation game. The benefit of playing this game on the Dreamcast is that the Dreamcast plays it in a much higher resolution. Just take a look at the comparisons here. I wish I could say that the Dreamcast works magic on the game and morphs it into a remade 128-bit version, but it doesn't. It's more like a beefed up 32-bit version. the Dreamcast actually does a better job than the PS2 at playing in a higher res. It even runs the game a little faster than the other two. This footage was timed to match, but just look at the Dreamcast footage. So this is practically the only way I play the game. Once you go Bleem, you'll never go something that rhymes with Bleem.
Though I do like the upgrade that the Dreamcast gives the game, I must say I don't really care for how the game feels. Don't get me wrong, it's a great game, but I kind of like the way arcade racing games handle it. Kind of like Outrun 2. I already reviewed this game, so check that out. But I think this racing game is more for car purists. The cars, they kind of feel heavy, the handling for me is a little too realistic. But again, it is still a great game, and if you're a fan of the Gran Turismo series, check out Gran Turismo 2, because it's definitely still awesome.